This is great. See, by night I'm here, I'm like a comedian, but during the day I'm a simple office worker with severe emotional disorders. And I like porn. If the real world was like porn, we wouldn't have this recession that we're in like right now. Everyone would have jobs as like doctors or nurses or, you know, pool cleaners. But I think most of us would go down the student path, you know, going to school every day in like our school uniforms for group study. So that's why I like porn. But most porn's exotic. I mean, we don't get much Australian porn here. We have like we import all the German porn and Japanese porn, and I think that's because sex is like a very aggressive act, isn't it? And when we watch that German porn, we can really get into it, you know, get into that mindset of, you know, fucking the Nazis. I'll teach you where Hitler went wrong. And yeah, Japanese as well. We get lots of Japanese porn. Why would we be angry at them? Stop eating our whales. They're intelligent. And it goes through like cycles as well, because a couple decades ago everyone was really angry at the French people because of like the wars and everything, and now we're not really angry at French people anymore. It's more like casual. It's like love making with a bit of bitterness inside. Like, we have croissants now too, but we eat them differently. So that's why I like porn. At the same time, everyone has different things that they like about porn. For example, I like the face and the teeth. Those are very attractive, and ass. And tits are like kind of like so-so. So if I get caught looking at a pair of tits, I feel really hard done by. I just want to go up and be like, hey, excuse me, I know you think you caught me looking at your tits, but actually, if you check out my ID, you'll see I'm a plainclothes face ass man, you know? So go about your daily business. Nice ass. Yeah, so that would be me. Porn's going to be here long past when we're all dead. You know, on the internet and magazines, and, you know, aliens are going to come down and be like, hey, here's a species that fucked itself to death. Which would be true, except only in the way in which we treat each other badly by not fucking each other to death. Yeah, so I feel like I've lost all of you. This isn't like really water cooler work joke conversation stuff, so I did prepare like one joke, something that's like non-sexist and everything that you can tell at work tomorrow, and, you know, everything's going to be cool, so I'll just get right into it. Why did the philosopher couple break up? Because they kept arguing about nothing. And she was a bitch, but she was an American, so the sex was good. I'll teach you how to spell color. So, starting fresh, I like animals. I was reading last week that in Sri Lanka, a man was like killed by a tiger in the CBD, which is really controversial because the government over there is like doubling and tripling the tiger population. Which seems kind of counterintuitive to Perth, because here there's not many times in my day-to-day life where I think what I need right now is more fucking tiger. I don't sit on the park bench and watch girls walk past in like nice suits and think what this situation needs is a fucking man-eating animal to chase that shit down so that when it's finished I can render assistance to the still warm body. I don't think that, because that would be wrong, and the tiger would eat all of the soft bits. Well, it would. Yeah, but that would be an emergency, right? And if anyone was driving past and they saw that, they'd beep the car horn, because that's what the car horns are for, right? Emergencies. You're only allowed to use it in an emergency, but we don't often have tigers here. So Perth people, we seem to have made up our own emergencies, like beep beep, you cut me off, you're a fucking asshole. And beep beep, nice ass. That's usually me giving the compliment, not receiving the compliment as I walk down the street, which is very disappointing. But I did see a real emergency last week, 8 o'clock in the morning on the freeway, bumper to bumper traffic, every lane completely full except for the emergency lane, and two men, clearly on their own emergency, in utes, were driving down the emergency lane, woo, really fast, beep beep, fucking asshole, and keep crawling up the road a couple hundred meters, and I see this police car with its lights on, and it seems that one of the utes had veered off the road and hit a light pole, and the driver was inside, the windscreen's all fucking smashed up, and he's bleeding and bent over the steering wheel, kind of like dead. But I was thinking, you know, it's exactly like the bumper stickers predicted, you know? Miracles happen! Yeah! Click your heels together. Fucking Dorothy's home, bitch. Because I fucking hate utes and ute drivers. Yeah. I've been told I shouldn't really like do this in a suit, but I like wearing the suit because people who wear suits get shit done, and I'm here like getting the comedy shit done. But the weirdest thing about it is when I look down, I get this perspective kind of thing where my shoes seem much smaller than the width of my pant leg, which is kind of disconcerting. And it wouldn't even matter to me, except for the whole myth that women have that shoe size is related to cock size. I'm not sure if you've heard about this, and I can understand it as well, because girls, you want something big to like fit in the house, but if it was really true, then I couldn't really understand it, because this is fucking terrifying. Thanks everyone.